Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com.
May one eat garlic on Rosh Hashanah? So, as we know, it's a custom of Jewry, a Jewish tradition, that on Rosh Hashanah there's certain foods that we eat, otherwise known as the simanim, and certain foods that we don't eat. The reason for the special Rosh Hashanah diet is not due to any biblical or rabbinical restrictions on foods on Rosh Hashanah, but simply because since this is the new year, the head of the year, the day that its judgment will affect the entire year, therefore we want to eat things that will serve as a good omen for us and avoid foods that serve as a bad omen or contain a negative component. So because of this, we do eat certain foods as a good omen, such as the rimon, the fish, leeks, etc. And we avoid certain foods that are bad omen, such as vinegar, which is sour, such as nuts, which is the gematria of sin. Sour foods are avoided, as brought in the Chidah, such as lemon and the like, and so on and so forth. The idea of eating foods that serve as a good omen is actually recorded in the Talmud in Maseches Hayri 12a, and it's recorded in the Shulchanaruch in chapter 583. While the idea of avoiding foods with negative components, such as sour foods, is first recorded in the Chuvas of the Giyanim and brought down in the Alter Rebbe Shulchanaruch in 583 halacha 2. So the question is asked regarding garlic. Where does garlic fall under? Should it be avoided? Should it not be avoided? It is a bitter food. On the other hand, it enhances taste. So we find regarding this a split of customs. The Tashbetz, who was the Talmud Muvak, a student of the Maram Rothenburg, and wrote down and recorded his customs, writes the Maram was not accustomed to avoiding eating garlic on Rosh Hashanah. And so also records the Kolba in his name. And this is recorded in the Darkei Moshe, chapter 583, halacha 1, in the name of the Maram. So we see clearly a precedent amongst the Gdolei Rishonei Ashkenaz, the Maram, that you can eat garlic on Rosh Hashanah. On the other hand, from the fact that emphasized that he did eat it, it's understood that there were people who did not eat it. As the Maram also had another custom that we do today and he did not do, which is avoiding nuts. We today avoid nuts. The Maram did not avoid nuts, as testifies the Tashbetz in that same sentence. And thus, perhaps just like we avoid nuts today, so too we avoid garlic today, even though this was not the custom of the Maram. Bottom line is that while the avoidance of nuts made its way to the Poskim in the Shulchan Aruch, the avoidance of garlic did not, and thus seemingly the final ruling is that there is no need to avoid eating garlic on Rosh Hashanah. However, those who already have a custom and tradition to avoid garlic on Rosh Hashanah are to do so, while those who never received such a tradition have no need to adapt a custom that is not theirs.
Thank you for listening to Shulchanaruchharav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at Shulchanaruchharav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.